Greetings and welcome to another edition of STL Soccer Talk, the video edition, here at the St. Louis Post-Dispatch and stltoday.com. I'm Tom Timmermann, beat writer for St. Louis City for the Post-Dispatch, and back with us after missing out on the chance of a lifetime, really.
Yeah, I missed out on one of the best weeks to be here. Mm-hmm. I was on vacation in the mountains of Tennessee, but I watched the show and listened to the podcast. Jen did a great job. Thank you to Jen.
Yeah, and unfortunately, you returned just in time to talk about not just a loss, but one of the most stinging, fist-pounding losses of the bunch.
Yeah, really a bad loss.
Yeah, a bad loss at a bad time.
Really?
I mean, it's one thing to play poorly, but it's like they will not have many chances that good to win a game. To be coming in playing well, to be playing at a team that is dreadful at home and is having its own problems, and then to go out there and just, have a clunker to end all clunkers.
Yeah, exactly. I think they started the game pretty well, and just after 10, 15 minutes seemed to forget that they were playing soccer.
Yeah.
And so.
Yeah, once Dallas scored a goal, that was the
right.
end.
Which is unusual for a team that has fallen behind before and has come back, and maybe not come back to win, but has stayed in the game. And this seemed much more like, no, we're done.
Yeah, that came back the week before.
Right.
But this time you look at the numbers, they're just like nothing after the goal was scored. But the city's history in Dallas, not good. The first year there was the rain interrupted game.
Right.
They went down there, played 40 minutes, thunderstorms, couldn't finish it. Last year, Celio Pompeo, gets seriously injured in the game, and then this one, which was no one got hurt, but they just did not play well.
Wait,
at all.
No one got hurt?
Well, I don't know about that.
Okay, all right. Well, sorry to press the point, but for a team that has been getting hurt so often, your uncertainty about injuries.
Well, Jake Goodwood-Reich did not practice today, and so Edward Leuven sat out some stuff, but I think they're just taking it really easy with him on the comeback. But there were two new faces at practice today, as City has begun its venture into the transfer market.
Were they the Minnesota players?
They were the Minnesota contingent who flew down together from Minnesota on the same plane and went through orientation together the same. And that would be Sungbin Young, the South Korean forward, and
Devin.
we were joking about this, and now we've so messed it up.
Well, it's all right. It's Devin Padelford, is I believe how he says his name. Tom and I, before the show, were talking about name pronunciation and how some teams have videos of the players saying their names, but they're like 10, it's the length of the name. So you have to watch this video over and over again. So I hope I'm pronouncing Devin's name properly.
Yeah, anyway. But the one Devin's a left back. They've got some depth of left back now. Right. So I don't know how much he's going to figure. And he's on loan, but they paid a good chunk of money for Sungbin to bring in. And even though his contract runs out after this year, they almost certainly would pick up the option because they paid $1.4 million to acquire him.
Yeah, so, it's a lot of money for somebody who hopefully will give some spark to the offense. Yeah,
he's a 23-year-old forward. He did well last year for Minnesota. In fact, scored 2 goals against City SC last year in the final game of the regular season.
You were so excited. We had a picture of him from, I believe, from that game.
From that game, yeah.
So you were like, there's a photo.
It's tough because a lot of these, the Associated Press does not shoot a lot of Major League Soccer.
Yeah, or a lot of European soccer. At the levels that most of the players have come from.
Falou Fall is making progress, but he's not here yet, so I would not expect to see him this week. We'll have more about this in the podcast and more about this in the print edition of the Post-Dispatch. And by the way, this is a farewell edition because we say goodbye to producer Ali Shallard after doing a yeoman's work on this. And people say, what does the producer do? Let me tell you what happens. I come here from practice, I walk in, I put on a microphone, I sit down, I talk for 5 minutes, I do the podcast, talk for 45 minutes, and I leave. Everything else that happens in putting this to where you can hear it is done by Ali Shallard. So that is a lot of work. So Ali, thank you. As you stand there behind the camera, I'd ask you to wave the camera
She's shaking her head. She does
head.
Not want to be on the camera.
In any case, farewell. So,
and good luck.
And good luck and safe voyages. Though you're not taking a boat, but however you're getting there. For Beth, for Allie, for Michael working in the darkness, I'm Tom. Until next week, be seeing you.